Yes.
My favorite. He went on Rogan, started spitting out some facts.
Yeah.
Rogan goes, "Where are you getting it?"
But then I was right.
Hey,
and I pulled over.
He goes, "Where are you getting this information from?" You go,
Yeah.
"Why didn't bring documents?"
But I was also making a joke.
And I can't think of the site.
Yeah. Just nobody's asking. How about we ask for a source on that? You know?
And he goes, I don't know, man. I don't know you have a.
And I'm a man of pure mind and body and soul. I take. Listen, all I said, it was just a 2-hour fight, which is fine. All I said was that Gates goes into the third world, and every now and then he pricks something, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, and I'm right about that.
It's hard to believe, but they do actually get into an argument. It's on the Joe Rogan podcast, episode 1457. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. This was super hard to find. It doesn't seem to exist on YouTube. And if you can, please drop me a like and a sub.
You're going to take apple cider vinegar and it's going to cure everything.
We're going to trust Bill and Melinda Gates, you know?
Oh, with the vaccines?
I mean, they're going all over the third world, sticking a needle in anything. I mean, those two are, they are. It's a fact.
They're trying to use
Listen, they try to help people if it works.
Pause. Yeah. What do you think would be their motive? First of all, Bill Gates literally has $90 billion. He's trying to do good things with his money and trying to use his money for philanthropy.
Sure.
Yeah, but hold on. The idea that these fucking crackpot conspiracy theories have that Bill Gates is the Antichrist because he wants to get people inoculated from vaccines with vaccines and viruses, that he's somehow or another trying to control people. Bill Gates has everything.
Yeah.
He doesn't need anything more.
I agree.
He's not trying to get anything more. He's making no attempts to control markets, no attempts to get to like $1,000 billion.
100%.
He's not doing that.
But,
he's using his foundation to try to help people get healthy, help people get internet, help people get running water.
But they have. I mean, listen, they've done things in the third world. Like they've introduced certain vaccines and stuff that have had adverse health consequences for people.
Like what?
You can look it up. This has literally happened. I mean, they've been involved with things where it's like hasn't gone well.
When you say something like that, if you don't want to get sued by the richest man in the world, and you're going to, he's coming after you right now.
I will gladly get in a high-profile legal battle with Bill Gates right now
about
vaccines.
What do you think about vaccines?
No, I think they're fine for the most part. But if he wants to sue me because of something I said on a podcast, let's go.
Well,
it could only help my career.
What are you saying he did? No, it can't.
No, he went to listen.
Debt.
I don't research these companies, but I know for a fact that he's been involved in vaccine things that did not go well.
Where'd you read this?
I read it.
PrisonPlanet.com?
No, I read it. This is a fact. This is a reality. You can't just listen. People have issues with vaccines.
When you're saying it's a fact, you have to be able to reference if you don't really have enough information to say it's a fact.
I don't agree with Joe here. You can't discuss something you saw on the news because you don't physically have the article in front of you. Yeah, that just doesn't make sense to me.
There's something in India, if you look at Bill Gates, India, but I think, I mean...
vaccines.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there is something... I'm not making this up.
I understand, but do you understand what I'm saying? That you're saying something as a fact and you have literally no data.
I have the data, I just can't recall the exact name of it. That doesn't mean it didn't happen.
But you don't know if it happened. If you can't...
Well, I didn't go and investigate it in India.
Data. Earlier in the week, the Associated Press reported that scores of teenage girls were hospitalized in a small town in northern Colombia with symptoms that parents suspected could be adverse reaction to Gardasil. So some people died from this vaccine, but isn't Google HPV vaccine dangerous reactions? Because I've read that there's a certain percentage, whether it's 1/10 or 1%,
I just think you have to look into it when there's a guy
some people get
when anyone stands.
Wow, look at his face. He is so annoyed at Tim.
To make billions of dollars and institute something that's going to be very widely accepted as now necessary for life, you have to ask questions about it. The point is that I just think you have to look into this. It's not my job to have every fact before I speak. It's not my job.